In May 1968, Richard McNair was serving a 45-year sentence at the Charles Kidd Regan Safety Building in Minot, North Dakota. A former U.S. Air Force sergeant convicted of murder, McNair had already attempted 2 escapes. But his third attempt would become one of the most ingenious prison breaks in American history. Working in the prison's business office, McNair had access to the mailroom where he helped process packages and crates. Over several months, he carefully studied the shipping schedules and procedures, noting when packages went out and how they were handled. Then he began constructing his escape vehicle, a carefully modified postal crate. Using his workshop privileges, McNair built a packing crate with hidden air holes and just enough space for him to squeeze inside. He lined it with a breathing tube and positioned himself so that this side-up arrows would keep him in the right orientation. On February 3, 1988, McNair climbed into his crate and sealed himself inside. The prison's unwitting staff carried the crate containing McNair to the loading dock, where it was placed on a pallet with other outgoing mail. For hours, McNair remained perfectly still as forklifts moved his crate and workers chatted nearby. Finally, his crate was loaded onto a mail truck. After a nerve-wracking 3-hour journey, the truck arrived at a warehouse in Minot. When the facility emptied for lunch break, McNair broke out of his crate and slipped away into the city. He had mailed himself to freedom. The escape sparked a massive manhunt. Police were baffled by McNair's disappearance until they discovered the broken crate at the warehouse. By then, he had vanished. McNair would spend the next 16 months on the run, traveling across the country under assumed names before finally being captured in Grand Island, Nebraska. His final capture came in 2007 in Canada after a police officer recognized him from America's Most Wanted. McNair's postal escape became legendary in prison folklore. He had turned the prison's own mail system against itself, using nothing but ingenuity, patience, and a wooden crate. The incident forced prisons nationwide to revamp their mail handling procedures and institute stricter package inspection protocols. Today, McNair remains incarcerated at a supermax facility in Florence, Colorado, where escape attempts are virtually impossible. But his daring mail fraud escape stands as one of the most creative prison breaks ever executed, proving that sometimes thinking inside the box is the best way to get outside of it.